into it.
All right, let me get strapped in because the season was rather exciting.
Formula Drift 2025 season recap.
First year in FD for me.
And we're here in Bad Girlfriend talking about it. Let's get right to the nitty gritty. We're getting ready to go. We've got all our money paid. We're lined up to go.
First year for our husband and wife duo.
Yeah, and she goes to the doctor, gets her mammo, and they tell her what?
Okay, yeah. If you all don't know yet already, but I have had breast cancer before. Right in the year that we were married, we got married in August, and I was diagnosed in that November.
10 years ago.
And then coming into this year, I went to get I have a mammogram every year, and I was kind of teaming it with my physical for FD. So I went in to get that done, and it was not too great of news. I had to go in for further testing. Turns out that my same cancer came back in my same breast, and because it's the second time that I've had it, a recurrence, then my only option was to do a double mastectomy and remove my women's plumbing. So that was quite an intense hurdle to get over right at the beginning of the season.
So what happened? She decided, the doctor says, oh yeah, and you can't drive for like 2.5 months. And she's like, oh no, I'm going to race.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like...
She was really good about like working with us.
Yes, we came up with a plan. It's kind of like when you have a problem, you fix it. So we're like, okay.
We are good at that.
She only had one breast with cancer in it. So like, well, let's just take that one off. How long is the recovery on that? And she's like, half the time. I'm like, sweet. She'll be ready to go for Atlanta. So so we scheduled the next appointment we possibly could get her to. And they did that surgery. And
I got a really bad infection the first time. So yeah, when you guys saw me in Atlanta competing, I actually had a wound vac on and a PICC line in because I ended up getting a pretty bad staph infection after my first surgery because I've had so much radiation the first time. This time it's made it really hard for my skin to actually heal. So Atlanta was a tough one. I definitely wasn't supposed to drive.
She was in the race car trailer at night doing liquid IVs. She had hanging from the thing.
Well, antibiotics.
Antibiotics into her arm.
Yes.
So yes.
IV antibiotics. So if you guys see pictures of me with stuff on my arm, or you saw me and you were wondering, that's because I was just on antibiotics because I was going through a hard infection, and then I ended up having, I had 2 surgeries early on. Englishtown. I know that when I rolled my car, everybody was wondering why people were really freaking out because some of the people did know, like Jared knew, so did Jacob. So. Their reaction was they were a little more worried for me because they knew that I had a PICC line in and a wound vac on also in New Jersey. So, when I got in the ambulance, the guy, the paramedic, he was like, okay, we need to look you over. So I had to take my suit down and I was like, oh yeah, you should, we need to look at my PICC line and make sure that my boob's okay. And he thought I was pretty crazy. So, and my doctor definitely doesn't know that I did that. I did not. It's funny because I told her, I said, oh, drifting is really safe. Like, nobody really flips their car. And then I go and literally flip my car. So.
She's been my spotter for every round, if everybody didn't know that. And it's kind of been a bit of touch and go because every single round she was barely healthy enough to make it to her round. And then it was like my round would come up in Florida and she got sick again. So she stayed home and did spotting for me via text message. And then the next round she was barely feeling better, went to E-Town, and then she would drive and then go spot for me. And then Rome would spot for her. So, and then I would be lead mechanic at that point too. So it was kind of a crazy situation. So all in all though, we learned a lot.
St. Louis, we both got 3rd in seeding.
We both got 3rd in seeding.
St. Louis was fun. I made top 16 first time.
That was cool. I got a race with Daigo in Atlanta and beat him in seeding. That was really fun. I had some good events there.
That was really cool.
We threw the blower belt, and so I lost to
in Atlanta?
Connor Osoli in Atlanta through the blower belt. So then we fixed that problem. We bought a laser and made sure all of the serpentine system was lined up. Got that addressed. After that, the car was perfect for the rest of the season.
Yeah, your car just worked.
It worked so good.
I mean, it's kind of like Rudy did copy Svetlana, but like we rebuilt Svelana probably 4, 5, 6 times
to get it right.
So by the time you went to build this car, it was pretty.
We knew what to do.
Yeah, and so now we're building me a new car. I was gonna reshell my car because it just needs. It's at that point where it's like it's like on the edge of being too old to be an FD car because of how many times it's been wrecked. And just these cars get worn out because we're putting them through the highest amount of stress you could possibly put a car. So we were gonna reshell it, but then our sponsors really stepped in and wanted to help me and support me in getting and building a new car, because you saw Rudy drive my car at the last round in Long Beach, and it
worked good.
Keeping right up there with Dean and Vaughn and everybody. And I hate to take a car apart that works, don't you?
Oh, I do too. Well, we're going to take this car. We're sending it to Oman next year so that we needed a second car. Otherwise, we can't have a car sent to Oman and then have our 2 cars driving FD.
Do you want to explain what Oman is to people?
Oman is the international drifting competition in Dubai. I think Rome will be there this winter. James was there the year before.
All of February.
There's 4 events, and it is put on by Red Bull, and it is in a Coliseum type situation, and it is super cool. And we
were invited to go.
Yeah, so we're gonna go check that out. Send the car there.
We're only gonna have 1 car, so who's driving? You or me?
Rochambeau. In the comments, tell us who should drive, everybody. Okay. All right, so.
Well, it's Dubai, so maybe you. They might not favor me too much.
They may not favor the girls, right? So, yeah, then E-Town, I had to go against Forsberg and his local track, and that was fun. I had really good battle. Aggressive. I mean, honestly.
Who spotted for you in E-Town? Oh, I was there.
You were there.
So I missed all the other rounds besides the last round of Long Beach.
And it's hard to be it's like you want to be more aggressive, right? But like you also know that these guys put all their effort into these cars, and just a little bump and grind isn't that big of a deal. But rolling your whole front end through the inside of their car is a big deal. And it's such a fine line between the two of them to not destroy their car, but just bump them. So that's the goal for the next season. Tattoo on my hand that says "Be more aggressive."
Always,
so, yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what I got to do.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
You got to throw down in 30 seconds.
I'm mechanicking for her, and she's spotting for me, so it's hard to always focus enough on what needs to be done. All right, next venue. So then we're talking about St. Louis. St. Louis is coming up. I think she's feeling a little bit better now.
I had to pick line in, but yeah, I think I was still on antibiotics.
And then both of us got 3rd in the seating bracket. That was really fun.
Pretty much been on antibiotics since.
What's that?
I've pretty much been on antibiotics since March. Yeah. I will be done tomorrow though.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's my last day on antibiotics.
So we both got 3rd in seating. That was super cool. First husband-wife team ever, and Navy seating's done. It might be the only husband and wife team
I got 2 podiums this year.
Ever double podium seating. So that's pretty cool, right?
I like seating, because I feel like for me, Atlanta was the first time I actually even drove a pro car. My
so
pro
she needs
car.
Seat time.
Yeah, I drove it in a parking lot a few laps and
5 gallons of gas.
Yeah, and then we went to Atlanta, and I was like, I don't know, it just clicked. I was like, this thing's awesome. Like this is good. It felt like a rocket ship. Not gonna lie, felt like I was on a wild horse hanging onto the tail the first lap. But once I got that first lap down, it was like I just connected with that car, and Rudy built such a good car and so safe. Because even when I rolled, it was pretty much.
It was good. She was good.
Fine.
She was just mad she didn't get to drive more.
Did you guys hear it hit rev limiter and then shut off? When I rolled, my mirror folded in and actually hit the
rev limiter.
Hit the power button on my car.
All right. So going into Salt Lake, I think she was back still on antibiotics. The morning we leave to Salt Lake, Wednesday morning, she goes to the doctor's office, and I think
I got my PICC line.
Got her PICC line out, right? She got feeling a little bit better.
Yep.
That was a rough weekend.
That was after Powell, and I couldn't even swim the whole time.
One time.
On our vacation.
So then we go to. How did you do in
Salt Lake?
Salt Lake.
Well, I had Amanda Sorensen, and then her car part flew off at me, and they called me out for straightening.
It was a rough go there.
But I also dropped a tire into a little bit, I went over the line a little bit, little stupid stuff. So But she did good. She drove good.
She drove good. That was
She
fun.
beat me, and then you were mad. You went out in seating, and then you didn't even get to compete.
I didn't get
That was probably your hardest round.
Yep.
I think that was hardest because our family was there. It was the last time in Utah.
And it was frustrating the way the seating bracket worked. People hadn't been there for a bunch of the rounds, and then all of a sudden they got put in a seating position where they're automatically going to drive. Hadn't been driving at all, and then I had been there driving, and then had friends and family there, and then didn't get to compete. So, but you know what? What do I got to do? I got to drive better. So that's the goal.
Hey, but you know what? You started getting on the sim more after that one. Like I think. Maybe you really made it. Like I was really proud of you because you really like pushed to get better. You didn't just like quit and
no
just
matter
like
what, I've been driving
say I
sim.
suck. You put the time in and you drove so much better after that. Like what was after Utah? You have
Long Beach.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, one more round, and look how good you did.
I did good. I should have got it one more time with Vaughn.
Spent a lot of time on the sim with the ACS boys.
Yeah, the ACS boys. Big shout out to those guys. Had a lot of fun.
I love those boys. Hi guys.
Yeah. And with that said, it was super fun. I got to drive against Vaughn. I got a picture of him on my wall from 15 years ago where we were just like, okay. I went there and I'm like, who is this guy? This is the coolest thing ever, what he's doing. Like, he had so many people just wanting to see him, and he signed a poster for me, said, just have fun, and I have it right above my toolbox. And then, like, the one round that he comes back, I get to drive against him. That was super monumental. Like, I even went up to him and chatted with him about it, and I'm like, definitely would have been even better if I would have beat him, but it was super fun to be able to drive with him, knowing that in 2015 I was just a fan, and now I'm competing against him in the highest level of drifting in the world.
Yep.
And then I got to go battle James, and that was super cool. Got to drive with the goat.
So cool.
Right. So now I know what I got to do to beat those boys. Like, I've been putting in the time. I came right back home, driving the sim every single night, and just trying to like solidify that I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard for us because we didn't get to do a lot of other events because of my situation. So
and our budget. But that is what that is. That's racing. That's Formula Drift.
And our budget because we built a car, and then we're building another car this winter, and I haven't been working as much. So thanks to our sponsors for really helping us out with parts, because we would be really, really, really. I don't even know if we could make all 8 rounds.
No, they helped us out so much. We had Part Shop Max to the handbrake. We had NRG with the seats and all the belts. We had
BAM shifts.
2F Performance. Give us some body kit stuff. We had
wiring.
Type S.
Link.
Give us a bunch of light. We got Link. Give us a bunch of stuff. Wire Care gave us some stuff to wire. Cage Kits gave us the cage. We had powder coating from our local guy in town here. We had Magnuson helped us out.
A lot. Magnuson was a big one.
Wisefab, Field Suspension. Odie just makes an amazing shock. Like, honestly,
John was 6 Below Designs doing our both cars wrapped.
He drove to our house and did it.
Well,
oh my goodness.
But I wasn't much of a help. I mean, I'm a little bit of help. But
everybody that's like stepped up and done it. So
yeah, that's what
I'm sure I'm missing people. Power Masters. I got to stand out and look on the side of the car because we got 40 partners that help us do this because it takes that much help. And then our 7 or 8 people that come. Ignition Speed.
Paragon. That was a new company that we worked with this year, and they have the best. Yeah, Moroso. Paragon has like the best cool suit system that we've actually ever come across.
It goes into your helmet.
Kind of a hard thing to find where they offer a lot of products options, and when me having hot flashes all year, that they like saved my life. So thank you, Paragon.
GK Tech hooked us up with some stuff.
Yeah.
Sway bars and mirrors.
Fuel injector clinic.
Injuku Racing helped us. KBD body kits helped us. Who else? I mean, Stage Wheels helped us. I mean, who else are we forgetting here? Spa Techniques helped us. Fuel Lab helped us.
Well, Spa Technique is a fuel suppression system, and it's really cool because if there's a fire inside, it has like a thermostat that will actually
little glass vial when it gets hot.
It will break and then it will.
Plus the manual.
So if you're knocked out, like if I would have got knocked out and on fire, it would have been fine. So really cool.
We had design engineering, keeping our feet cool. There was one event this year where my feet were broiling. I remember pulling up to the line and would pull in and I'm like, my feet are the hottest they've ever been. and it was just the event. It was like so hot there. But anyway, they have tunnel shield for the bottom of the car and for all heat sleeves.
Ignite Racing Fuel helped me out a lot this year. So thank
too.
you. I really needed that.
Their racing fuel is amazing. It makes the car run the same all the time, no matter what. Super pumped for those guys.
JA
Oil Power Probe. With these super duper little cool lights that we work on everything with.
Oh, I know.
What else?
Mini spotlights.
There's so many things.
NGK. Feel, Wise Fab.
Both. Yeah, I understand those guys. But
I mean,
they help us out a lot.
our UPS guy, he just delivers an entire car.
Yeah, shout out to that guy too.
Maybe a half of a car.
Yep. Then we return the other one.
Probably return about a half.
Summit Racing helps us out.
Shout out to UPS.
What are we missing here that I don't know?
Oh, we want to talk about your wiring guy, Tony?
Tony at
he really came in at clutch. I mean,
yeah, he did.
That we had a hard time figuring out the wiring. And
Jason at Link was giving us a bunch of, not even just giving us, just helping us out getting this thing dialed in. Got me dialed with the EGT sensors for the headers that we have from Fueled Racing. They built a custom header that sounds amazing. So if you hear a difference in the way the car sounds, and then the EGT sensors on it, and then Jason at Link got us hooked up with those, and then we couldn't find somebody to wire the car. We had some other individual who got sick and wasn't able to get it done for us. And Tony jumped in here, like switched gears, put some other stuff on the back burner, flew out, wired this thing up in like 3 weeks, had it running, and got our mass motor. Thanks to those guys too, right?
Oh, mass.
G-Force.
They drove when your motor blew up, and I had to drive to Colorado. Remember that?
They met us halfway. Right? They met us halfway and gave us another motor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there's so many partners. Moroso makes so many cool LS parts. Go check those guys out. People don't realize it, but they make a ton of stuff that we run on the cars.
Oh, and we have exciting news. Quick Trick just came out with the drift alignment kit.
With lasers.
Which is great for us.
Yeah, no more strings, so we can be able to get this.
No more tripping around or anything.
Should be a lot faster too. So if you're wondering about what we've been doing, you don't need to take your car to a alignment rack.
No, you shouldn't. We'll be posting about that soon, so stay tuned, and we'll do like a little demonstration on how to use it. Also at FD, we're gonna do a little demonstration in between top 32 and top 16 on using the drift kit, and we'll also have a few with us to sell right there. So come by and look for our media, because we'll be announcing a lot of that there.
What else do we got? I think that we are about ready to wrap it up, but I think
transmissions.
Yeah, G-Force. I talked about those guys. He's helped us out.
Color fittings, Fuel Lab.
But color fittings. Those guys that make some amazing fittings that are on the car. Tons of different colors, anodized, that are beautiful. Like it's the fingernail polish on the fingers.
ACT.
Guys. ACT clutch. Oh my goodness, how could I forget them? A million clutch kicks later. They're like the unsung hero. The people that you forget about because they're not on the outside, right? But they're the ones.
Yeah. They do offer our fans a discount. So if you're needing a good clutch, hit me up, or Rudy. Probably me, because Rudy doesn't answer his DMs very well.
Bologna, I do too.
Okay, either one of us, and we'll hook you up with a.
Or go to Bam Shifts and check out this little cool ball that he built us. Team Hansen.
Yeah, and all our shifter.
And all our shift knobs. This one's made out of
knobs, and he's got cool stuff, and he's got seasonal stuff. Also, these slides, you can change these out seasonally, the tops and the.
PBM makes that handle, and you can put it right on. It goes onto you. You can also build stuff for your sim stuff too. Customize it the way you want. You can put pictures of yourself on there. So
you guys tell us, what was your favorite part of the watching Team Hansen? What do you guys want to see us do? Certain events? Let us know in the comments.
All right.
We're here for it, and we need as much encouragement as you can possibly give us always.
And we'll be building a new car.
We appreciate it.
We stay tuned.
Yes.
Comment on the car. Winner. Ask questions.
All winner. We're going to start the cage this weekend. So.
Yep. Thanks to Cage Kits. Another one of our partners. There's the 40, right? It never ends. Everybody is going hard. Already. Everybody's helping us out. I can't say enough. And the two other people and the two other people that we didn't get to say the most of, right? Chris and David. Those two are the team. Mm-hmm. I couldn't do it without those guys. The 2-car thing, I thought, it's going to be, we're just bringing a second car.
And with me sick, that was
goodness.
Yeah, so
those guys came in clutch. He's worked on this car. he pretty much took over halfway through the build on this process and built the rest of the car. So big shout out to Chris.
It made it so that I could rest and
She could rest and I could drive the sim. So
all right, guys.
bye.
To 2026.